What's up, everybody? We have a very exciting update going on. Well, it's not going to be updated today, but we have a very exciting update coming. I'll tell you guys all the fun new things about it. This has to do with the new World Arena coming out, and it also has to do with something called Rune Ductility. You're like, Rune Ductility, what's that? We're going to talk about it, but it's basically changing your runes because you got crappy runes with 5,000 resistance rolls. And then making them actually usable, which is crazy. So let's go take a look at it now, because I mean this is potentially the huge. So let's see, but we'll see, because Countless, when they do huge things, they like to make it manageable too. So it's like, oh, this could really be insane, but also we're gonna make this where it's not gonna be too insane. The potential is crazy, but. You know, like how they like to do things is they like to make crazy potential for things, but it's so hard to get to that level of like, oh my god, this Rune Ductility works so great, but it's really rare for it to work that great. You know what I mean? Like they like to do it with runes and summons and everything. Like, look at this cool stuff that is available. It's gonna cost you. So today we'd like to share with you some information about the official service of World Arena, scheduled to be updated with the next version. I don't know when the next version's coming out. I don't think it'll be too long. It seems like it's gonna come out decently fast. I don't know. I don't have any actual dates. After discussion, we've concluded it'd be difficult to make any drastic improvements with the current Arena UI user interface, and decided to modify the overall UI of World Arena. I'm not sure why they did this. When you click on Arena, you go to this screen, and then you can click on either Arena or World Arena. But World Arena is just real-time Arena, guys. But then you go to this screen, and then it's like the same thing. Like, I mean, not the same thing. It's like you can just click on the tab and choose Arena or World Arena here. So why two options to choose? Like, why not just click Arena, go to here, and then you click on the World Arena tab? I don't know. It seems like one extra step. I'm not sure why they decided to do that. But anyway, let me talk to you about this screen right here. Oh, you guys can see the mouse. Okay. So we have here, Arena is the best. No one says that. No one says that. Arena, World Arena, whatever, Summoner, he's a Fighter 3, he's from Korea, because of course, 1335 swords, okay, so however many swords they have, however far they've progressed in Arena. This is their current rank, 21,000 in Arena. And then we have, this is their Arena, this is going to be their Arena defense, guys, so this is the new way of showing you your Arena defense, is right here. And then we have the battles for the regular PvP, or regular Arena, and then we have the rivals going to your rivals, whatever. Not sure why this is here, and I'm not sure 63 out of 70 of these, like that, okay. I don't know what, like, I don't know why that's there. Kinda not a big, like, why are you maxed at 70? I don't understand why you'd be maxed at 70. I'm not a big fan of that. But I don't know, I think it's just a placeholder, but I don't understand why it's there. It's very confusing to me why that would be there, that we have maxed of 6, because I mean, you can't, that can't be realistic. You can't buy anything with that. So that doesn't even make any sense being there. And then 5 out of, so this already, it's just a placeholder graphic for something, but I think that's confusing a lot of people. So don't get confused. You can't just, it's not gonna let you only have a max of 70, things right there. 70 of these mofos. Also, 5 out of 6 wings. I don't think they're gonna change it so you can only have 6 wings at a time. That would be a little silly. Maybe that's just for temporary placeholder, like while they're testing things. I'm not sure. But that is a little confusing. Well, I don't know why they didn't just do it with 10. If they are changing it to be only 6, I'm not very happy about that. I don't like that. Okay? I don't like that. Jubail doesn't like that. This is the main UI of Arena, monsters placed in defense. Okay. Lobby format currently designing so you can move to World Arena. Okay. And you can go to the shop right from here too, which is nice. You check the defense tool. Defense logs, I mean. Then what do we have here? We have Goodwill Battle! Okay, so Goodwill Battle menu. You'll not only be able to play with your friends, but also with random summoners from the World Arena using the Quick Battle feature. So, from what I understand, the Goodwill Battle, well, I'll just show you guys there. So here's like your friends list, right? These are the people on your friends list. And then we have the shop. So you're going to have a new shop for World Arena too. What I would like to see, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on these. Damn, Come To Us hacking the game. Ban Come To Us. Ban Come To Us. They're hacking. 123,000 glory points. Anyway, what I'm hoping they introduce with this as well, while they're at it, while they're already here messing with the arena shop and the World Arena shop, I hope that they add more stuff to the arena shop, because a lot of late game players don't have anything to buy, and they're like, what am I gonna do arena for? Like, I'm just wasting, what am I gonna buy? Unknown Scrolls? Yay! Awesome. No, please Come To Us, please. I really hope that they add some more stuff to the arena shop. Then the World Arena shop and the guild. I'm glad they have a World Arena shop that gives people incentives to buy stuff, to play World Arena, because they're buying their, you know, they want to buy that World Arena stuff. But I'm curious on like what it would be. What would it be? Lastly, shop UI will be improved. The arena shop will have different tabs. You'll be able to use Arena, World Arena, Guild shop. Well, it's okay. Yeah, we already saw that. Okay. Replay feature. Share your moment of victories will also be added. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It doesn't show the replay feature in this one, but there's a ranking battle and goodwill battle. So basically what I assume that this will be is ranked and unranked play. So if you just want to play against your friends or whatever, or you just want to play some test matches, testing out some teams, you can go into goodwill battle and it won't count against your rank. And then you go into ranking and it's all ranked play. Alright, so we got that there. What a great team. This team makes so much sense. A lot of synergy going on in this team. Double bombers, not too much else going. Well, there is one, the light bounty hunter does strip. I love these teams that like the synergy is like non-existent. This is the basic UI of World Arena. Isn't it cool? You'll be able to see the new replay. Okay, so basically replay, if you've played a lot of other mobile games, a lot of other mobile MMO games, a lot of the games that do like castle building and like, you know, you build your barracks and you put walls and stuff, and you know, like Clash of Clans and Castle Clash and a bunch of other games like that. This is like that. There's a lot of different mobile MMO games, mobile games like that have this mechanic. It's cool. You know that the high level guilds are going to take full advantage of this when they're doing real-time arena. World Arena. They're going to be posting these in chat all the time. They're going to be studying these and analyzing these and be like, okay, well, this is how this person plays, this is how that person plays, and they will use that to their advantage. So keep that in mind. The best guilds are going to study these things. If you've played any, I mean, you guys know, if you've played any other of these like mobile games, these hardcore guilds, in any of these other mobile games, they do the same thing. They will analyze players' weaknesses. They will share it with all the guild members and talk about the player weaknesses. So you don't know, but they're talking about you behind your back. Use the info menu to see the deck of each player and share the replay with your... Oh, okay. So what they chose for that battle. Not the decks. Or are they going to put decks in? Maybe they will put decks in. I'm not sure, because see, this thing, like, decks really aren't as useful in World Arena, though, in my opinion, because you can kind of have this thing that you want to... It doesn't work the same, so I don't know why the... I guess they're just using decks as this is what monsters they used, not as in decks like we're going to integrate decks into the World Time Arena as well. Because I don't see... Because it's like you have to counterplay whatever else they're picking. You'll be able to share the replay with the players of the chat channel you're connected to. This seems like a bad idea. Replay of the chat channel. Okay, so like for example, if I'm doing like a video of Real-Time Arena versus a channel, right? World Arena versus a channel, they can show what happened to the chat. Like when chat's like, oh, what happened? Like I fought Jubei, oh, what happened? And then they can just share it. Okay, so that's cool. But this seems like it's just adding a whole nother level of then people disconnect from chat, reconnect to chat, and then like I don't think we need this. I don't know. I feel like you should be able to share it. Like, why are you sharing it to individual people? You just share it to the regular chat, or share it to the guild chat, or share it to someone on your friends. I don't know. Why are we selecting individual people from I don't know that that's really necessary, but whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to complain for extra features, right? Additionally, we're doing a... But I wish, like... I don't know. We're currently developing a spectate feature. You can watch the gameplay of others in real-time arena. Okay. It's a standard in a lot of games. Won't be included in the upcoming update. So it's not coming when the rest of the stuff is coming, but it'll come later. Alright? I was going to make a dirty joke, but no. We'll save it for you guys in the comment section can make that joke. We'll try our best to implement this feature as soon as possible, so please stay tuned. Matching and victory point acquisition rune improvement. Okay. Rule improvement. I got runes on the brain. Okay, so basically, you do 10 battles, and 10 placement battles, and after you do those placement battles, it'll say, okay, this is where you rank on average, like this is where we're gonna stick you for, that's your ranking, and then you battle against the people that are like on your level, right? So they're placement battles, and they don't count. I guess they're like kind of like normal battles anyway, but you have to do placement battles first to decide where, or for them to decide where you rank. Jubagel, spit it out. This is the result page after you've completed 10 placement battles. Most recent winning average will be taken into account when selecting your opponent. Okay, so they're just trying to make it better matchmaking, right? You'll be matched with a strong opponent if your recent winning average is high, vice versa, so all players can be matched with someone of a similar level. Oh my god. They're comparing victory points, etc., etc. For more victory points. Okay, so if you're not matched very, very well, like if there's not too many people to match you with, and you win against the opponent that's higher, it's going to give you more points, just like in regular arena, alright? New reward and world arena exclusive shop. So it's going to be a seasonal basis, 4 seasons, spring, summer, winter, and butthole season, which is always in Summoner's War, it's always the season. 4 seasons. Season 1 will start at the upcoming official service and last until the end of June. So they're going to start it soon, right? They're not going to start it in like the end of April, right? Last until the end of June. So I guess they're going to, it seems like it'll start 2 weeks from now, should. That's what I would assume from that, is then they have April, May, and June. So if it starts at the end of March, then they have all of April, all of May, and all of June, because it says it's going to be until the end of June. Alright? So that's what I'm assuming, that this is going to come out in 2 weeks, I guess. Roughly. Assumption. World Arena consists of season reward, match reward. Season reward will be given at the end of season according to grade. I think that will probably be like the wings, like the rings and the sparkles and stuff. All kind of cool stuff for your monsters. I think that's what's going to happen at the season reward. And match reward will be given every time you win the battle. Okay, so it's like World Arena points, right? Let's call them World Arena points. And then you're going to be able to buy stuff from the World Arena shop. Or medals, World Arena medals, okay. Season reward consists of rare items that can be only acquired during the designated season, and different rewards will be given according to grade when season ends. Yeah, like we said, like with the, probably like with the wings and the sparkles and stuff like that, where you can only get those from World Arena. Medals. Please make sure to try your best in World Arena. Okay, and acquired medals, that's similar to regular arena. You can use these medals to purchase items at the World Arena shop. Various new items that can be used to decorate your monster and area will be updated at the World Arena shop, so please stay tuned. So just cosmetics, decorations, okay. So people that really like to decorate stuff and show how cool they are, they'll love that. But it's not mandatory to be good at the game. Not mandatory to progress in the game. World Arena level requirement modification. So instead of I like this, okay. Minimum requirement used to be level 20, now it's going to be level 35 so that the beginners are not burdened. I feel like you could even go higher with that. I mean, like, yeah, you want to, of course, you want to not, you know, say, oh, you can't do this, you're early game. I wish, like, I really wish ComTuos would stress that Rift of Worlds is not for beginner players. You shouldn't be like level 20 trying to do Rift of Worlds. Anything in Rift of Worlds, because that's, I mean, I know it's not unlocked until later in the game, but I still feel like there's too many early game players with unawakened monsters with 5 stars trying to do Rift of Worlds, and they're wasting their time. And if you guys are doing that, you're wasting your time. Work on the other stuff first, please. For your own progression in the game. It's just a waste of your time. All content discussed in this developer's note may change. World Arena is one step away from being serviced officially. I hope the servers are improved. I hope so, because I wasn't even able to play that much before. We're trying our best to improve the World Arena based on feedbacks you shared with us during test service. Now, Rune Ductility. Oh my god. 15 minutes on World Arena. Now we get to talk about something I'm more excited about. Rune Ductility. Okay, so let's talk about what Ductility is. So I did... Bam bam. Ductility. Capable of being hammered out thin as certain metals, malleable, capable of being drawn out into wire threads as gold, able to undergo change of form without breaking. Basically, what they're trying to say is, you're able to change shit. Rune Ductility. It's just a fancy word of saying you're able. It's malleable. You can see, malleable is another big word. Damn it. You can change things. Changeable. Rune changeability. Just say rune changeability. Rune switchability. Ductile stones are required in Ductility Rune, and all 4 of the previous sub-properties will be changed randomly. Craft items you can craft by using the materials dropped in Earth dungeons. Okay, so what you do is to get these Ductile stones, quack quack, you have to go to Rift of Worlds, and you have to do the Rift Beasts, and then you're gonna drop those. They're gonna drop the ice one and the fire one and the wind one and all that stuff. They're gonna drop all those materials, and then you go to crafting and you craft Ductile stones out of them. So it's probably gonna be a lot. I would assume it's gonna be a lot of grinding Rift Beasts all the time, non-stop, to start crafting these Ductile stones. It's probably gonna be really expensive. It's probably gonna be a lot of grinding for like every stone. It's gonna be like precious and really. So you can't just go willy-nilly like, oh my god, spend it, like keep grinding every time until you find something you like. You do want to grind until you find something you like, but it's probably not going to be super easy and super fast like some people think it will. So that's my theory on it so far. Well, that's what it says as far as the crafting, how to craft them. But my theory on it is it's going to be pretty damn expensive. If there's any bonus stat that's increased through the rune power-up, those stats will also be included. So, you can only ductile runes that are powered up to plus 12. So, for example, unfortunately, if you ductile rune that's been enchanted via grindstones or enchant gems, those stats acquired through enchantment will disappear. And if you don't like the results of rune ductility, you can choose whether to keep the previous sub-property or change to a new sub-property at the results page. So you can keep re-rolling these. You can't, like, it's not just gonna say like, oh, you can do it once and then that's it and then you're stuck with that. I like how it says resistance plus 20, because you know that that's exactly the ones that we're going to do, because resistance doesn't even work. So you know that's exactly what we're gonna do when we're ductiling these runes, when we're switching all the rune stats. So basically, you collect these ductile stones, right? Well, you collect the ice, whatever, the ice and the fire and all those gems. Not gems, but you know what they are. You craft the ductile stones. You use the ductile stones to change a rune. It might not be what you want. It might be something worse. It might be something better. It might switch your speed, like we have speed plus 10 here. It might switch that to a flat defense. Like, it'll switch all 4 sub-properties, and it'll also... Now you have to do this like when you enchant gems, right? It has to be plus 12. But you don't get to choose what it's gonna be. It's just all gonna be random. Okay? So this could change to like flat defense, flat HP, attack percentage, crit rate percentage. Just an example. And then, oh, okay, well, I don't know if I like that. But it's gonna show upgrades as well. It's gonna maybe you get 2 upgrades to crit percentage, and crit rate percentage, and then 2 upgrades to flat defense. And you're like, do I want that? That's still a good crit rate percentage, but no, it's a swift. I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna use more ductile stones, and I'm gonna redo this. And then, okay, it shows another one. It pops up. It's like HP percentage, speed, defense percentage, and resistance, right? And then you're like, okay, but like 2 went into HP, 1 went into defense, 1 went into speed, and you're like, maybe well, we can't do defense anyway, defense percentage here, because it's defense main stat. But it's only the substats, it's not the main stat. Alright, so we're only changing, like, you see here, just the primary stat. I mean, just, oh my god. The primary stat's still the same, just the substats, and you don't know what it's gonna be. You can't choose them, you just do whatever you do. But, if you're gonna do this, don't do it with, if you lose all the enchantments, you lose all the grinds on it, right? So this is potentially huge, like really strong, but I have a feeling this is gonna be so, like it's gonna take so much grinding to actually do this, that it's gonna be crazy. I see this as being like, just like you have to grind for like a whole day and maybe you can like change something twice and maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. So, I don't know, that's just, I'm assuming. But this is not going to be like something where like you have like, at the end of the day, you have 200 ductile stones, or 200 chances to re-roll a rune. That would be way too powerful. People would definitely abuse that to get like 350 speed monsters all the time. So, but this is potentially great for when you're like, have all these runes. I mean, especially for late game players, they're like, I got all these runes and all these runes suck. Especially for, you know me, like with the runes that I got, I just did a video not too long before this one, where I kept rolling resistance. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? They must have seen that video like, oh, Jubagel's gonna quit this game. Jubagel's gonna quit this game. We gotta do something. No, they already had this in. They already were working on this before I even did the video. Plus, they don't really care that much about me. Right, so that's that for rune ductility. But this is, I mean, potentially something I'm in love with. This is the most exciting thing that that's such a little thing about this, like, just rune ductility. Yeah, but like, Jubagel's like, oh my god. Oh my goodness, that's so crazy. This is the biggest, this is one of the biggest changes to Summoner's War in a long time, and this is potentially awesome. Awesome. I am gonna be all over this. All over this. I'm so excited about this, you have no idea. Well, you kind of do. I'm talking about how excited I am. We believe that rune ductility will be a good way to make the runes even more powerful. Let's see. So, and then they're just talking about, we'll be back with more news in the next developer's note. So, remember that the content we discussed in this developer's note is scheduled to be added with the next update, and stay tuned for more info on the update, and we will come back with more news in the next developer's note. Is that just a blanket thing that they put at the end of all of these, or are they saying they're going to do another developer's note that they're going to add more stuff in the game, and this is just part 1? So I don't know if this is just part 1, they're going to do even more with the next update, but if this is just only the first half of it, or the first part of it, because they've done, when they introduced crafting, it was like a 3-part thing. It was like, we're doing this, and then the next update is like, and we're also doing this, and then the next one, it's like, we're also doing this, and like all these notes came out, like, oh damn, there's a lot of stuff coming out. Which is great, it's great for the game, right? Even if this is the only thing that's coming out right now, that's great. They improved World Arena. They gave some rewards for it, which we all saw coming. I mean, that's not something new. We all saw that coming. But this rune ductility thing, this is something that the communities, thank God, I feel that this is something the community has been asking for and begging for, and this is something that they wanted. And Comptos is going to be like, oh, you're going to have to work for it, but, which is fine. But this is potentially really nice, because now we're going to see that next level of what the fudge. Now you're going to see, like, Guardian, like, the top 100 is going to be like, oh, yeah, you don't have, like, a 3... Like, it used to be, like, 300 speed Bernard or whatever, your attack gauge buffer, and now it's like, oh, you know, you gotta have 320, 330. Like, it's going to be, like, ridiculous. Oh, man, it's going to be ridiculous. And we're going to see more people farming the Rift Beasts now. Because that's how you're going to have to get these ductile stones. So anyway, guys, leave some comments letting me know what you think of the new update. I think this rune ductility is it's the thing I'm excited about. Like, World Arena is cool, right? Cool to get rewards. I'm excited to see like what kind of rewards they are, but this rune ductility thing is, I'm psyched. I'm psyched, and I can't wait. I can't wait. All these resistance, like 30 resistance on things, I can't wait to start re-rolling those. I cannot wait, because you know resistance doesn't do anything anyway. We're just gonna, resistance gonna go bye-bye. Just re-roll until the resistance is gone. Alright guys, and then grind on. I mean, that's potentially really, really great, but this also means that, when you get, and see, people are gonna be pissed. Some people are gonna be pissed if they sell a lot of runes that just don't have the right substats. They're gonna be pissed because they're like, oh I could have re-rolled this now. I sold all those runes I sold. And I'm gonna be pretty happy because I'm like, all those runes I kept because I'm Jewbagel, and I'm like, I want all the runes mine. Yeah. Now I get the last laugh. People are like, Jewbagel, why are you keeping that rune? That rune's got no good substats. All the runes I kept for World Arena. I mean, World Boss. Alright guys, so that's it for this update. I don't know if it clears it up. I probably just made it more difficult to understand, which is what I like to do. But maybe that's just my 2 cents on all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. You bitches.